Imagine waking up today, going about your usual routine, checking your phone, and completely missing out on a notification that could have put thousands of dollars into your crypto wallet, entirely for free. That is the reality for thousands of people right now as I'm speaking to you, because the Binance Wallet Alpha Airdrop claim for users with 240 or more Alpha points is officially live as of 1200 UTC today, October 31st. While you're listening to this sentence, hundreds of eligible users are already navigating to the Binance Alpha events page, their fingers poised to click that claim button the second the clock strikes the hour for their time zone. Because this is not just any airdrop, this is a meticulously curated reward system from one of the largest crypto exchanges on the planet, designed explicitly to thank and incentivize its most active and dedicated community members. And if you are one of those members, you have a tangible, liquid asset waiting for you. But you have to move fast, you have to be decisive, and you absolutely cannot afford to get bogged down by confusion or hesitation, which is precisely why you need to listen to every single word I say right now, because I am going to walk you through not just the simple mechanics of claiming this airdrop, but the profound strategic importance of this moment within the broader context of the crypto landscape, an importance that most people will completely overlook in their frantic rush to just get the free tokens. So I need you to do something for me right now. If you are even remotely interested in securing your financial future in the crypto space, I need you to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single second of the crucial step-by-step breakdown that is about to follow. Because what we are discussing today is a case study in how to position yourself for generational wealth in the digital age. This Alpha Airdrop is a watershed moment, a signal fire lit by Binance itself, indicating a massive strategic pivot towards a more integrated, self-custodial, and community-powered ecosystem. And understanding this shift is more valuable than the airdrop itself. Let's first dismantle the official announcement and reconstruct it with the depth it truly deserves. The headline is simple: Binance Wallet opens Alpha Airdrop claims today at 1200 UTC for users with 240 Alpha points. On the surface, it's a straightforward transactional message. But let's peel back the layers. The very fact that this airdrop is being conducted through the Binance Wallet and not the main Binance exchange is your first and most critical piece of intelligence. Binance is not just giving away free money, they are aggressively onboarding users into their self-custody wallet solution. They are deliberately creating a frictionless pathway for you to move from being a user on their centralized platform to becoming a sovereign individual in their decentralized ecosystem. They are incentivizing you to take control of your own keys, your own assets, and your own financial destiny. This is not an accident. This is a calculated move in a much larger chess game against other wallets like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and Phantom. Binance wants its walled garden to be the most fertile, the most rewarding, and the most secure in the entire crypto universe, and they are using their immense treasury to literally pay you to join them. Now let's talk about the eligibility criteria: 240 or more Binance Alpha points. This is where the narrative of community transforms into a measurable, on-chain reality. Those points aren't just arbitrary numbers, they are a direct reflection of your engagement, your curiosity, and your willingness to be an early adopter within the Binance ecosystem. Earning those points meant you were participating in the Alpha Labs program, you were testing new dApps, you were providing liquidity to nascent protocols, you were essentially doing the unpaid research and development work that allows Binance to vet and identify promising projects. You were a scout, a pioneer on the digital frontier, and these 240 points are your proven track record. They are a testament to your activity. Think of it as a loyalty program, but instead of getting a free coffee after 10 purchases, you're getting a significant crypto asset for your consistent exploration. This airdrop is your dividend. It's your share of the profits from the ecosystem you helped to build and test. It's a fundamentally new model of corporate community interaction. It's happening right now. The time in October 31st is also symbolically potent. While the world is focused on Halloween, the crypto world is witnessing a treat of a very different kind, a treat that doesn't rot your teeth but potentially builds your portfolio. The 1200 UTC start time creates a global spectacle, a synchronized event that unites users from Dubai at 400 p.m. to New York at 800 a.m. in a single, coordinated economic action. This is the new world order, a borderless, clockwork financial event that you are a part of. And the mechanism, first come, first serve, is a classic but brutally effective psychological trigger that introduces a layer of gamification and urgency. It ensures that the most attentive, the most prepared, and the most motivated members of the community are rewarded first. It creates a digital feeding frenzy that, in turn, generates immense organic marketing for the Binance Wallet. Every tweet, every Discord message, every YouTube video like this one talking about the rush to claim becomes free advertising, amplifying the reach of this event far beyond the initial circle of eligible users. This is a masterclass in viral growth hacking, and you are not just a spectator, you are an active participant. So, as the clock ticks down for millions around the world, the singular question for you is, are you prepared? Do you understand that this is more than a claim, it's a declaration that you are an active citizen of the crypto economy, that you value self-custody, and that you are ready to be rewarded for your loyalty and your exploratory spirit. This is the end of the passive user era and the beginning of the active community member era. Your 2D4 Yoffi's alpha points are your visa into this new world. Do not let it go to waste. Now, let's transition from the why to the how, because understanding the grand strategy is meaningless if you fail in the practical execution. And the window for action is open right now, forcing you to navigate a digital landscape filled with both immense opportunity and equally immense risk. The official channel for this entire operation is the Binance Alpha Events page, a dedicated portal that serves as the gateway between your potential and your realized reward. But this is where you must elevate your awareness from simple task completion to that of a seasoned security-conscious operative, because the moment a high-profile airdrop like this goes live, the digital underworld erupts into a frenzy of its own, with scammers and phishing artists working around the clock to create fake websites, send out fraudulent emails, and populate social media with deceptive links that look almost identical to the real thing, all designed to drain your wallet the moment you enter your seed phrase or connect your wallet to their malicious platform. This is the brutal, unspoken reality of the crypto gold rush. For every legitimate gold nugget, there are 1,000 fool's gold traps waiting to ensnare the unprepared. So your first and most non-negotiable rule is this: you do not click on any link sent to you via DM, email, or even a tweet that looks suspicious. You must manually type in the official Binance website URL yourself or use a bookmarked link you know is correct. The sheer volume of sophisticated attacks that will be deployed in the hours following this airdrop announcement is staggering, employing tactics like homograph attacks where a capital I is replaced with a lowercase on a URL, or using Unicode characters that look identical to English letters, creating a perfect visual replica of the real site that is, in fact, a sophisticated digital vacuum cleaner for your crypto assets. Your second layer of defense is your own Binance wallet itself. This airdrop claim is a powerful argument for its use, as it creates a controlled environment where the transaction can be verified with a higher degree of trust than connecting a standalone hot wallet to an unknown site. When you navigate to the official Alpha Events page, the interface should be clean, familiar, and directly integrated with your Binance account and wallet ecosystem. You should not be asked for your private keys or your seed phrase at any point during a legitimate claim process. That is the ultimate red flag, a digital scream that you are in the wrong place. The legitimate process will involve connecting your wallet, verifying your eligibility based on the on-chain and off-chain snapshot of your alpha points, and then proceeding with a simple, gas-efficient transaction to claim your tokens. Now let's talk about what happens the moment you successfully claim these tokens, because this is where the second phase of your strategic journey begins. You will see a new asset in your Binance wallet, the Alpha token, and your immediate gut reaction might be to sell it immediately for a quick profit, to realize the fiat value of this free money. And while that is a valid strategy, it is often the least profitable one in the long run. You have to understand the life cycle of a governance token like this. Its initial distribution is designed to decentralize ownership and give the community a tangible stake in the platform's future. By holding that token, you are not just holding a speculative asset, you are holding a vote, a share of influence in the Binance Alpha ecosystem. The protocol may grant you governance rights, allowing you to vote on which new projects get featured in Alpha Labs, how treasury funds are allocated, or what new features are developed next. Selling immediately means you are selling your voice, your stake, and your future influence for a short-term gain. The real, monumental value of being an early adopter in these ecosystems is not captured in the first price pump. It's captured through sustained participation, through staking your tokens to earn additional rewards, through using your voting power to shape the direction of a platform that could become a cornerstone of the entire crypto infrastructure. Look at the historical precedent of every major successful airdrop, from Uniswap to DYDX to Ethereum name service. The users who held onto their tokens, who actively participated in governance, and who believed in the long-term vision of the project ended up accumulating wealth that dwarfed the initial day one profits. This is about patience and conviction. Furthermore, The very act of claiming and holding this token sends a powerful signal back to Binance. It shows that you are not a mercenary just looking for a quick flip, but a committed community member who believes in the long-term vision of the wallet and the Alpha platform. This builds your reputation within their system, potentially flagging you for even more exclusive, higher-value airdrops and early access opportunities in the future. You are building a track record of valuable participation. So, as you prepare your device, ensure your Binance wallet is updated and you have a stable internet connection. You must also prepare your mindset. You are not a beggar receiving a handout. You are a shareholder receiving your first dividend. You are a pioneer being granted a land claim in a new digital territory. The actions you take in the first 24 hours of holding this token will set the stage for your entire relationship with this ecosystem. Will you be a transient visitor, or will you be a founding citizen? The choice is yours, but remember, the crypto space rewards long-term vision with a generosity that often seems unimaginable in the traditional financial world. This airdrop is your invitation to step into that role. Don't just claim your tokens, claim your future. But to truly appreciate the seismic shift this Alpha airdrop represents, we need to pull the camera back, far back, and look at the historical context of wealth distribution in the digital age. Because what you are witnessing today is not an isolated event. It is the latest and most sophisticated evolution in a lineage of airdrops that have, time and again, created a new class of millionaires virtually overnight. And the common thread among those who benefited most was not just luck, but a profound understanding of the patterns that govern these distributions. Let's rewind the tape. The UNI airdrop from Uniswap in 2020 is perhaps the most legendary example. It was a retroactive reward for anyone who had ever used the protocol before a certain date. And at its peak, the tokens granted to a single user were worth over $20,000. That event didn't just make people rich, it fundamentally changed the expectation of what it means to be a user in the decentralized web. It established a new social contract. If you help bootstrap a network with your activity and your liquidity, you deserve a direct financial stake in its success. Fast forward to the DYDX airdrop, which rewarded active traders on the decentralized exchange, or the massive Arbitrum airdrop that rewarded early users of the Layer 2 scaling solution. In every single case, the blueprint was the same: identify the most engaged, most valuable users, take a snapshot of their activity, and reward them with a governance token that aligns their future interests with the protocol's growth. The Binance Alpha airdrop is the centralized exchange world's full-throated endorsement of this very model. And it's arguably the most significant adoption of this philosophy to date because of the sheer scale of Binance's user base. They are applying the most powerful wealth generation mechanism from DeFi, the retroactive airdrop, to their own massive centralized ecosystem. This is a hybrid model, a comer of CeFi and DeFi, and it's a terrifying prospect for their competitors. It means that the loyalty of a Binance user is now being quantified, measured, and directly monetized in a way that was previously impossible. Your 240 alpha points are your proof of work, your proof of stake, and your proof of value, all rolled into one metric. This is a complete departure from the old world where your data and your activity were the product being sold to advertisers. Here, your activity is recognized as capital, and you are being paid a dividend on that capital. Now let's talk about the token itself, Alpha. The name is not a coincidence. In financial markets, Alpha refers to the excess return on an investment compared to a benchmark. It's the holy grail of investing, the ability to beat the market. By naming the token Alpha, Binance is making a bold promise that participation in this ecosystem is your pathway to generating outsized returns, to achieving financial performance that leaves the average investor in the dust. This token is intended to be the key that unlocks a vault of exclusive opportunities. It will almost certainly be the gateway token for future Alpha Labs releases, granting you early access to token sales, private rounds, and beta testing environments for projects that haven't even hit the public's radar yet. Holding Alpha tokens will likely be the prerequisite for entering the most exclusive, high-yield corners of the Binance ecosystem. This is about creating a tiered system of access, and by having 240 points, you've been granted entry into the first tier. The real game is about maintaining and elevating that status. Think of it as an airport lounge. Once you're in, you get access to better amenities, more comfort, and a more curated experience than the masses waiting at the gate. But this lounge is for financial opportunities, and the amenities are potential wealth multipliers. Furthermore, the integration of this airdrop with the Binance Wallet is a masterstroke that solves one of the biggest problems in crypto: user onboarding into self-custody. For millions, the fear of losing seed phrases or sending funds to the wrong address is a paralyzing barrier to entering DeFi. Binance is using this airdrop as a gentle, incentivized onboarding ramp. They are saying, here we've built a secure, user-friendly wallet. Let us guide you through the process of claiming this free token into it. See, it's not so scary. Once the tokens are in that wallet, you are now a self-custodial user. You've taken the first step. The next logical steps, swapping, providing liquidity, staking, exploring dApps, all become exponentially easier because you've already crossed the psychological Rubicon. This airdrop is therefore not just a reward for past behavior. It is an investment in your future behavior. Binance is strategically allocating a portion of its treasury to fund your journey deeper into its ecosystem, betting that the more comfortable and empowered you become with self-custody and DeFi principles within their walled garden, the more value you will generate for their entire platform in the long run. This is a long-term play, and you are a central character in it. Your actions today, claiming this airdrop and deciding what to do with it, are a vote of confidence in this new model of digital citizenship. You are not just receiving a token, you are helping to pioneer the future of how multi-billion-dollar corporations interact with and reward their user bases. This is a test, and by being one of the chosen few with 240 points, you are already at the head of the class. Now, the question is, what will you do with this privileged position? So we arrive at the culmination, the moment where all this theory, all this strategy, and all this context must crystallize into a single decisive action, but also a completely new mindset for your entire approach to cryptocurrency. Because what happens after you click that claim button in the hours, days, and weeks that follow will determine whether this airdrop becomes a footnote in your financial history or the foundational stone for a new tier of your digital asset portfolio. And this is where I need you to listen with more intensity than you have for anything else today, because the landscape you are stepping into is dynamic, volatile, and rich with both signal and noise. The first thing you will witness is the price action of the Alpha token itself. It will be a roller coaster of emotions, a chaotic dance of buy and sell orders as the market, comprised of thousands of other claimants just like you, attempts to find equilibrium and establish a true value for this new digital asset. You will see rapid pumps as FOMO kicks in for those who missed the claim, and you will see equally rapid dumps as the short-term profit takers, the so-called paper hands, exit their positions to secure a quick gain. This volatility is not a sign of weakness. It is the natural and necessary process of price discovery for a new token. And your emotional response to these green and red candles will be the ultimate test of your conviction. If you have truly internalized the long-term vision of the Binance Alpha ecosystem, then these short-term price swings should be as relevant to you as the daily weather is to a farmer planting a decade-long orchard. It's data, but it doesn't change the fundamental growth plan. Your focus must shift immediately from the price chart to the utility chart. Your mission, once you hold the tokens, is to become an archaeologist of its use cases. You need to score the Binance Alpha Labs announcements, dive deep into the wallet's updated documentation, and join the relevant community forums and Discord channels to learn in real time what new doors your Alpha tokens can unlock. Can you stake them to earn a yield? Can you use them to get a discount on trading fees within the wallet? Are they required to participate in a liquidity pool that offers insane APY for an upcoming launch? This is the information that is infinitely more valuable than the ticker price. This is where you transition from a passive recipient to an active power user. Furthermore, your possession of these tokens now makes you a direct stakeholder in the security and success of the entire Binance Wallet ecosystem. You have skin in the game, as philosopher Nassim Taleb would say. This is a profound psychological shift. You are no longer just a user, you are an owner. This should change how you interact with the product. You become its most vigilant advocate and its most constructive critic. You will report bugs with more diligence. You will suggest features with more passion, and you will defend its reputation in online spaces because its success is now tangibly linked to your own financial well-being. This airdrop has, in effect, recruited an army of thousands of highly motivated, deeply engaged quality assurance testers and marketing evangelists, and you are now one of them. This is the hidden, brilliant mechanism behind a well-executed governance token distribution. It aligns incentives in a way that no traditional corporate structure ever could. Looking beyond the immediate horizon, the success of this Alpha airdrop will become a template, a case study that will be replicated and iterated upon across the entire crypto industry. Your participation in this event makes you a veteran of a new form of economic engagement. You are gaining experience that will allow you to spot the next great opportunity, to recognize the patterns in the next major protocol's point system, to understand the metrics that truly matter for eligibility in the next life, changing wealth distribution event. The knowledge you are gaining right now is a form of capital, perhaps even more valuable than the token itself. It makes you a savvy, informed participant in the digital economy, and that is a status that cannot be taken from you. So as we conclude this deep dive, remember this: the clock is ticking, the claim window is open, and your digital future is waiting on a page called the Binance Alpha Events portal. You have been deemed worthy through your own prior actions, your accumulation of 240 alpha points. You have been given a key. Do not leave it hanging on the hook. Do not let hesitation, fear, or distraction rob you of this moment. This is more than free crypto. This is your stake in the ground, your claim in the new digital frontier. It is a testament to your early belief and active participation. It is the beginning of a new chapter in your journey, one where you are not just a passenger, but a co-pilot. The market will move, narratives will change, but being an early, recognized, and rewarded member of the Binance Alpha ecosystem is a permanent entry in your on-chain resume. Now, go and claim what you have earned. And once you have, I want you to come back here to this video and tell me and this entire community about your experience in the comments below. Tell me what you decided to do with your tokens. Did you hold? Did you stake? Did you uncover an incredible new utility? Your story could be the inspiration and the guide for thousands of others. So smash that like button if this deep dive brought you value. Subscribe for more content that doesn't just give you the news, but gives you the strategy. And let me know in the comments, what is the next big airdrop you're watching? Let's build this knowledge together. The future is here, and it's claiming its airdrop.